Welcome to English with Stories.
このチャンネルでは中学英語ベースの優しいストーリーをお届けしています。英語を大量にインプットするイマージョンという学習方法でじわじわと耳と理解力が育ちます。さあ、今日も始めましょう。
Hello everyone, and welcome back. Today's topic is something you probably see every day: QR codes. These little black and white squares are everywhere now. You scan them to see a menu, pay at a store, or get more information about something. But do you know where they came from? The story of QR codes begins in Japan, and it's a story of creativity and problem solving. Let's go back to the 1990s. At that time, barcodes were already used in many places. You could see them on products in stores. A barcode is a set of lines that a machine can read to get information. But barcodes had a limit. They could only hold a small amount of information, and the scanner had to read them from a specific direction. Also, they were slow. In factories, scanning barcodes took time. This was a problem for companies that needed speed and accuracy. One of those companies was Denso Wave, a Japanese company that made parts for cars. Denso Wave wanted to find a better way to manage their inventory. They wanted something faster and more useful than a barcode. A young engineer named Masahiro Hara led the project. He and his team started thinking, what if we could create a code that could be read quickly from any direction and store more information? The team worked hard. They looked at different designs and shapes. They tested how the scanner read each pattern. Finally, they came up with a new type of code. It was square, not just lines, and it had patterns in 3 corners. These patterns helped the scanner find the code quickly and read it from any angle. The team called it a quick response code, or QR code for short. It was designed to respond quickly when scanned. The QR code was much better than the barcode. It could store many types of information, not just numbers. It could hold text, URLs, or even full messages. And it was very fast. When Denso Wave introduced the QR code in 1994, it was mainly used in factories. But soon, people realized it could be used in many other ways. The best part? Denso Wave did something amazing. They didn't ask for money to use the QR code. They made the technology free for everyone. This allowed people and companies around the world to start using it. That's one reason QR codes became so popular. Over the years, QR codes started appearing in many places. In Japan, you could see them in magazines, on posters, and in advertisements. People used their phones to scan them and get more information. Later, smartphones made it even easier. You didn't need a special scanner anymore, just your phone's camera. QR codes also became helpful in emergencies. During disasters, Japanese governments used QR codes to share information quickly with people. In hospitals, QR codes were used to manage patient information. And during the COVID-19 pandemic, QR codes became even more important. People used them to check in at restaurants, show vaccination records, and read safety rules. Now, QR codes are used all over the world. You might use them to pay for coffee, watch a video, or enter an event. They help make life more convenient. And it all started with a problem in a Japanese car parts factory and a team that wanted to make something better. Let's review what we've learned. QR codes were invented in Japan by a company called Denso Wave in the 1990s. They were created to solve the problems of barcodes. The QR code is fast, can store more information, and is easy to scan. Thanks to the free license from DinsoWave, QR codes spread quickly around the world. This story shows how a small idea can grow into something big. It also shows how Japan continues to lead in technology by finding simple, smart solutions. Next time you scan a QR code, think about the journey behind it, from a factory in Japan to your phone. Thank you for joining us today. Keep exploring, keep learning, and we'll see you in the next episode.